Welcome to Breathe and Move, the wellness space at St. Patrick's Festival with happenings and the sea. Find a comfortable seat as we are getting into a meditative space. It could be on a chair, it could be on the floor. Wherever you are, finding a nice tall spine so we can connect within for the next few minutes. Your gaze, you can have your eyes closed, or you can have a very gentle gaze so you're not getting distracted by what's around you. Come into your space, come into your seat. Maybe just shuffle your shoulders a little bit so there's nothing that's going to hold you back from taking this practice. Really coming into your breath. Finding the pace of your breath, the rhythm of your breath, and connecting to that very natural ebb and flow. Your hands can be down to your thighs, palms facing down, up, anything that's just happening to you very naturally versus fine-tuning anything. And we're going to really take the first few minutes to connect to that tall spine so that there's just no external distraction, internal distraction as well. So really coming and bringing your breath, maybe even taking the exhales and observing each part of your spine, and we'll go all the way up. Taking a big breath in. Maybe open your mouth this time, exhale all breath out. Find your next breath and direct it all the way down to your tailbone. The last bit of it, connecting to the ground, to the floor, to your chair, wherever you are, if you're seated on a blanket. Really sending that breath down to your last tip of the spine. Next 3 to 5 breaths. Just to find your seat. And as you're doing this, you will notice how there is a big opportunity for your breath to start lengthening. Inhales, exhales, lengthening than usual. We're going to bring our focus to our lower spine, lower back, the whole lumbar region. And however you're seated, we're just going to take a very minimalistic circulation. So going in any direction of your choice. Just finding that very subtle movement so we can expand through that lower back. And changing directions there. Again, you're very mindfully wiggling around so that you're connecting to each of these parts and you're letting go of what is not needed for this practice so you can truly be here and now. We're going to take our focus to that mid-back, thoracic. So we're going to bring our arms up to cactus. Open your fingers wide, take space. And we're going to take a few cat-cow breath work here, just a little bit of that movement to bring the blood circulating around us. So as you breathe in next, opening through your chest, maybe chin lifts up a little bit. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your palms close to each other as though they're meeting. Inhaling, opening up. Take that natural shoulder blade squeeze. Breathing out, wing out your shoulder blades, mid back, upper back, taking space. One more time. As much as you can, draw that fresh breath in. Breathing out, releasing through the back of your heart. Beautiful. Hands are back and down, and we're just going to take those minimalistic circles to a wider range. So if you can, just take your lead from your chest, going all the way forward and leading back through the back of your heart. Again, long breaths. We're still arriving into our practice, changing directions. So there's just no hurry, there's no rush. We're still in that decluttering and making space. Beautiful. Last bit. We're going to take a full breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to step your head down to the right side. So really taking space through the left side of the neck. Breathing in to come back to neutral. Allow the head to fall naturally to the left. Inhalation to lift up. Chin down to your chest. Take space through the back of your neck. Find your breath in coming up, breath out, looking up to the sky. If you're outdoors, or to your ceiling, imagining there's that limitless space up. We're going to take a full breath here. And the exhalation is going to be through the mouth. Breathing in, coming back. Welcome to your meditative space. Again, there is no rigid, hard and fast rule of this is how I started my practice, this is how I should be. If you need any gentle movements, take it. You're truly connecting to what is going inside and what is leaving your body, your mind, with every single breath. As you're here, envisioning the breath moving all the way up to the crown of your head, nourishing you with this purity with which it enters your body. connecting to your senses. As you're here into your zone, becoming more and more mindful of what is around, what is felt within, all with the access through your breath. Simply here to understand and connect with the present moment. So what's coming up of what has happened, what's coming up of what is going to happen. Use the next big breath out to simply let go, and use the next breath in to find your presence. As always, if your mind wanders, maybe focusing on sending your breath to your spine, just to sit a little taller. What is around me is this never-ending magical sound of waves. This keeps me coming back to this here and now moment. The waves also teach me that every single one of them is different. Every single one of our breath is different. It's never the same. So here is your opportunity to connect. Connect with each and every single breath. biggest pillar in our practice, our breath. Nothing else matters. When we take space for ourselves, all we want to connect to is that very breath. Not allowing anything else to come in the way. We're not being aggressive of pushing thoughts away. If thoughts come up, let them come, let them go. We take time to arrive, we take time to leave. But this current state is the real immersive state. Truly immersing into this vastness within us. And this is the opportunity that we wait for when we arrive, that we are grateful for when we leave. And if you feel you're getting lost in that space, then a fulfilling breath in and out will bring you back to see where you are in that space. Literally taking the last few minutes of floating in this space within you. Embrace whatever comes and goes. And keep the tapas, the discipline of relating to that breath coming in and moving out. We're going to take the last minute to find a few deep breaths. Really think how much we've expanded per inhalation and we've released per exhalation. And as you're deepening your breaths, maybe even taking 1 or 2 exhales out through your mouth. So again, by default, if you're holding something in, even during this practice, here is that last opportunity for you to release. When you exhale through your mouth, the release is stronger. We're going to, just the way we started, I'm going to really take some time to come back to this external space. So maybe even taking your palms by your thighs, and very gently beginning to sway from side to side. Just that gentle transition for your body from complete stillness to our reality. Again, finding that very natural ebb and flow of your breath. Nothing hard, nothing strong, but just like how you would wake up with those soft breaths. Let the head and neck follow the sway. Maybe when you're ready, you can go back to that circles. This whole sacral area below your navel, above your pubic bone, building some fluidity, and changing directions. Beautiful. We're going to take our hands, interlace them, maybe in front of you or above your head, whatever feels good for you. And we'll take our hands towards heart center, and we're going to find this natural rub between our palms. We're going to build that inner warmth, taking all that inner warmth out, bringing that natural heat out, and building momentum. And take a full breath in, full breath out. You can simply cup your hands to your eyes And be in your warm zone just for a moment before we move back to reality. You can very gently blink your eyes open as you've cupped your hands. Allow those rays to come in and let go. Turning the hands to heart center. Together we bow down with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. And I wish you a very happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll see you soon.